Hey everyone, it's Reading Tarot with your reading, with the general reading for Wednesday, February 28th, 2018. As always, I'm going to pull a spread focusing on the physical energies as well as the spiritual energies around us. Let's just get that going. And we got the Queen of Cups, Four of Cups reverse. Huh. This is coming out very interesting. A lot of people tend to say that they don't even consider it a new year until I believe around March or April because of all the time it takes for the energy for the past year to kind of purge itself out of here. And that's kind of what I'm getting. I've been kind of feeling that way lately. Like there's some remnants of 2017 that are still being removed. And so, okay, so already we're kind of kicking Wednesday off on an interesting note. If you saw the general reading for Tuesday, you noticed the Temperance was upright in the middle of the day position, and in that upright position, it's about alchemy through harmony and balance. Making things happen from working in peace, working again, operating in balance. So not giving out extras when you don't have any. But we kind of start today off with Temperance reverse. I think I'm for this right because we got the physical energies here, and then we've also got we kind of got the spiritual energy here, and then this is kind of the King of Pentacles presents itself kind of like as a bridge. So I'll go into that very shortly. Um, but right now I'm kind of just working through everything as it pops up for me. So what we kind of start the day off with the Knight of Swords reverse. The Knight of Swords reversed is this is a message. Somebody is bringing a message that's it's going to take you out of your element. It's going to throw you off. The Knight of Swords is all about the Knight of Swords is about messages again, about bringing you the truth, bringing you what you need to see. And what I'm getting from you here is that something is coming in very suddenly, or it's going to settle in for you in a sudden manner, and it's gonna throw your morning off because we start the day off with Temperance in reverse, and what we don't want is to see Temperance in reverse because that means everything is out of harmony, it's out of whack, and that means chaos. The energy that it's an interesting energetic climate for Wednesday. I say that because we've got this, we've got whatever this is, we've got this message, this revelation, whatever, however it hits home for you, and it's going to start your day off out of sorts. So it's going to start your day off. You're going to start the day off a bit out of sorts. It feels like um, a bit out of whack. Just I guess I would say it feels more like trying to. It feels like Wednesday is going to start off with a lot of people struggling to find some harmony and peace, but not in a permanent fashion because as we progress throughout the day, you kind of settle in the physical. You're kind of settling into this Queen of Cups energy, which kind of tells me that a lot of people are going to be like, you know what? fuck it, I'm not going to stress. I'm just going to calm down. I'm going to take care of myself, and we're going to deal with things as they come. And that's kind of a promising. I like. I kind of like this midday energy for Wednesday. It's very promising. But as we kind of shift later in the day, this is where the King of Pentacles is going to kind of kick in and start to stir some shit up, and it's gonna push us towards this Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is kind of like the Seven of Wands is about just pushing. You know, you trying to get the upper hand in a situation, trying to get ahead. And what I'm getting is that because the King of Pentacles is about, Pentacles, it's about your money, physical comfort. So what I'm getting between the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Cups reversed, is that it feels like some of you are going to get a little too settled into that Queen of Cups space. You're going to be going to be staring a little too deeply into your own cup. In other words, just kind of going through the day floating on in a more emotional way, more emotional, intuitive way. You're not really looking at what's going on before you, what's going on around you and within you. You're just kind of feeling your way through everything. And that's kind of leading into the Four of Cups reversed. And the King of Pentacles figures into this because it's kind of like it's kind of like an element of your emotional state of being. Like you've settled into this Queen of Cups, this nurturing, intuitive energy. You're loving on yourself a little bit, or you're loving on someone else maybe. And that King of Pentacles energy kind of comes in and says, makes you feel like you're mastering this shit, and you can just operate on this level for the rest of the day. But then reality dictates otherwise, because you got the King of Pentacles, and that's about you got the King of Pentacles, and you've got the Seven of Wands, and these are not about. The Queen of Cups is more about feeling. The King of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, that's more about doing. It's more about establishing. The King of Pentacles is an established, master of his domain, that type of thing. No, the ruler of his domain. Sorry, that type of thing. And the Seven of Wands is about action. It's about movement, about doing something. But sitting too deeply in this Queen of Cups energy, you don't really want to. You just kind of want to feel your way through everything. And what that has the potential to lead us into is kind of like a funk, because you got the Four Cups reversed. The Four of Cups is always there's always something coming with the Four of Cups, and it typically does not present itself in a way that you would expect it, or even in a way you would like to receive it. But there's something coming for you in that Four of Cups, and you're off in la la land, or you're in a funk because you can't just live and revel in your intuition. You've got to put all of you to work, because this is actually one of the more complete spreads I pulled in terms of suits. We got the Knight of Swords, we got Thought, we've got the King of Pentacles, we've got that's money, that's grounding, that's physical. We've got the Seven of Wands, that's action. You've got the Cups, that's feeling. So there's a lot of there's a need to consider things from every angle, not just your intuition. Don't just sit in your intuition. What is the logic telling you? What is your logic telling you? What's your common sense telling you about the situation? It's not about, you don't have to feel your way through everything. You shouldn't be feeling your way through everything. You have multiple senses. That's, this is a day where you have to use all of your assets. You have to use everything you've been given to get through the day and get to a place where you'd like to be. So when you're in this Queen of Cups energy, remember that, the Queen of Cups, she, as much as she would love to sit there and gaze into that cup all day, even she has to get off that throne and do some things. So you will too. So don't be the Four of Cups reverse. Don't, just sit in turmoil because something presents itself to you, because something is going to present itself to you, and you need to be open to receiving it. Otherwise, it's something you're going to miss out on. I feel like this month is going to end on a fulfilling note for some of you. Something is going to break through for you, and it's really going to color things for you. But you have to allow yourself to receive things through every channel. You can't, if you want a blessing, you have to be willing to receive the blessing in whatever way it wishes to present itself to you. When you ask the universe for something, you don't get to dictate to the universe how it's delivered. Because when you cast an intention, the universe takes care of the rest. It's not about, well, how are we going to get this to you? It's, do you want it or do you not? And this Four of Cups reversed here, it's for some of you, it's going to be something you don't want. And for some of you, it's going to be something you do. For a lot of you, I feel like it's going to be something you do want. But regardless of whether or not this cup presented for you before you, this cup or these cups, regardless of whether or not you want whatever is in them, your perspective needs to be such that you are looking at the entire picture and not just what's right before you. Because in looking at the entire picture, you're mastering this transitioning energy here in this King of Pentacles, and you can really use this as a tool. You can use this mastery of seeing everything around you and feeling everything for what it is, for processing everything around you thoroughly. That is what's going to get you into a more peaceful space. That's going to get you into a more peaceful space. It'll neutralize this kind of funky Four of Cups reversed, I'm missing out on my blessing kind of energy. And it's going to also help you transition more smoothly into the Seven of Wands, which is, sorry, the Seven of Wands, which is about getting ahead. So that's gonna be the message for today. In the physical, again, I'll just reiterate: we've got all cups in the physical. So the urge is going to be to it's going to be the urge is going to be to just sit in your intuition, sit in your feelings, and just feel your way through everything. But the energy around us by spirit, there are no cups. It's all about swords. It's about thinking. Wands, it's doing. Pentacles, it's about grounding. It's about breathing life. Breathing life into your feelings. And in order to do that, you can't just feel them. You have to do the work. Okay, everyone, so that will be the reading for today. Have a great day. See you soon.